Hello again, everyone. This is Zombie Kids Rule, and I'm back with another Steam Deck gameplay video. I apologize, I've been gone for a while. It is the holidays, and not only was I on vacation for a week, so didn't have an opportunity to do any recording there, but then when I came back, you know, it's the holidays, and a lot of things are going on. Hard to find free time, quiet time. So anyway. I want to try to get back into the swing of these to to help people out. The picture's looking pretty good right now, the way it is. The screen, unfortunately, once I pick up the Steam Deck, is not going to look like that. But yeah, I mean, you've heard my caveats before. I wish there was a better way to record these gameplay videos. If I had a nicer camera, then maybe that would help some. But I'm not investing in a camera. I'm not investing in anything professional. I'm just doing this with the little simple equipment that I have to try to help out. If it helps people, great. If I don't have videos that help people, then hopefully somebody else does. They'll have what you're looking for. So anyway, this is not a demo. This is actually a game that I bought. It's called RuneStone Keeper, and it's a fun little game. I've got a little over 10 hours in it already. It is definitely one of those ones where it's the, I don't know what they call it, roguelite or roguelike, where you're going to die and you're going to start over again, and hopefully have a little bit better each time. So according to, well, let's see, let's go back here. Let's again, a RuneStone Keeper. It has. It's from Blackfire as the developer. Release date was May 23rd, 2015, so it's been out for quite a long time. Both pages say that it is unknown according to Valve right now. I will say, from after playing 10 hours of it, I haven't had any problems at all. There is one place where you kind of have to click and scroll, but other than that, it plays perfectly fine. There is one part where the text is a little small, but nothing where I have to use the magnifier. So it does have very positive reviews, 82% of 661. So that's pretty good. The pretty good reviews, and right now it's 60% off, or as of this date right now during the winter sale. So it's I don't know if that's the highest. I'd have to look it up. But all right, so let's show what it looks like in the actual game. So not a lot of controls. You basically are going to use the right trackpad as the mouse. Move the mouse, in-game mouse cursor. You could probably use the joystick as well, and you're going to basically use the right trigger as the selector. So we scroll our mouse around, and yeah, could use my right trigger, right joystick if I wanted to, but that's hard for control. Right trigger, so R2, enter. This is not a really complex game. It's a good way to pass the time. So you don't have a lot of settings. You've got music, sound, full screen, and then resolution. So that's the settings available. Do have this information which gives you, basically stuff about the programmer, artist, cartoon, music, and it scrolls through. I don't remember what this is. Oh, leaderboards. So, hey, look, I'm on there. Local and friend, I haven't explored that. There's a tutorial which I'm not going to show, simply because, like I said, I've played 10 hours of it now. I'm just going to show you the gameplay. So we're going to click start. And okay, so basically some of this stuff you have to unlock, but you have this little house up here, and this is where you have all your characters. So you start with this one character named Guy, and it gives you a little bit of information in here, and each one of these characters or heroes that you unlock has a passive. So this guy's passive is restore life when descending to a new floor. The more creatures you kill, the more life you recover. And then I unlocked this person, Zvafa, I guess. Passive, restore life by double the amount of mana cost upon casting a spell. And then there's quite a few other, how come that's not working? There we go. There's quite a few other heroes that you can unlock. Some of them are by reaching a certain level in the dungeon on certain modes. Other ones are just like, for instance, this one is gold. 2,000 gold, 1,000 gold, 10,000 gold, 5,000 gold. Some of these require you to play in like chaos mode with a certain rune word. So anyway, so there's a number of heroes that you can unlock. And then over here, there's this, basically you can pay for upgrades. It takes gold, but you can pay for upgrades. So I've got 3 in Vampire, so chance to recover extra 1, 2, 3 life from Heart of Life. You know, Haggler, you get more gold. Bargainer, you lower the prices at shops. Follower, basically it lowers your soul point consumption. Prospector, you get more gold, and then you can unlock more. So again, it's one of these games where you play, you unlock things to make your runs better with gold. Over here is, I haven't played with this a little bit, this is Rune Words. The reason I haven't played with it is because I need to accumulate some RuneStones down here instead of spending them in the runs. And then like this one, creatures no longer carry mana. I'm like, well, I kind of like the mana being dropped. So anyway, haven't explored this area too much yet. And then over here is where you basically, it's like a shop. You can buy stuff before your run. I've been kind of conserving my gold. So you have an inventory, and basically you accumulate items, and in the dungeon floor you usually find shopkeepers you can sell, buy if you want to spend your gold. So you pretty much always start with an axe, this padded armor, and then this is for, this little thing is for if you decide to worship a god. You have your number of keys, you have your gold, these are all rune stones. So that's your inventory. And again, this character starts with this every single time, no matter no matter what. You're always level 1 when you restart again. This basically just swaps your weapon set, so you can have 2 weapons. So usually, a melee and then a range, but you could have 2 melee or whatever. Click on your hero, and basically gives you some more information. You can buy tattoos in the dungeon that give you certain like bonuses or buffs or whatever. This, his life 31, mana 8. It tracks your XP. You've got strength, dexterity, intelligence, and stamina. Those are your 4 attributes. Armor, resistance, hit, crit, block, dodge, main hand attack, offhand attacks. You can dual wield. It does change your to hit rate. You have buffs and debuffs. So you can check those out at any time in the game. And then on this main screen, it does show your 4 attributes and your attack. Okay, so that's your hero. You have a shield, which basically when you have shield points, that gets damaged first by most monsters. Alright, so I'm going to click here again, and basically I'm moving the mouse and right-clicking on things as I need it. Now when you go to enter the dungeon, you click here. And then what I have unlocked a few gods to worship. So this one, for instance, this text is a little small, but it's not terrible. You can read it. It says worship bonus: initial life plus 10, max life plus 1 upon picking up a Heart of Life, debuff stamina of -2, and cost money 21. So it costs you 21. You have to worship. You spend 21 gold to worship. You get a debuff of stamina, and then you get some extra bonuses. I've unlocked this one, God of Treasure, which basically costs you 311 gold to worship before you go in. This is God of War. And then I've unlocked Goddess of Magic. So again, you do get debuffs when you worship these, but you get something else in the game. And what happens is in the dungeons you find like statues, and then if it's one you haven't worshipped yet, you can choose to worship there, and then it will show up here that you can choose at the beginning of a new run. So I have to remember I've got the God of Rock and the God of Treasure. So I got Rock, Treasure, War, and Magic. So I'm probably looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. These are your modes. So this is normal, this is nightmare, and this is chaos. Okay, and then so I'm just going to stay on normal. I'm going to click and enter the dungeon. I probably should have pointed out a few other things. So, all right. So here's my soul points. You can get new soul points by moving. Here is your mana, okay, and then here is your life, okay, and then this is a spell. So left-clicking will give you more information about something. This says Adventurer's Shout temporarily reduces creatures' attack by the number of locked tiles on the screen, so tiles with an X on them. Lots of lasts for 3 moves. It costs 2 mana. And then you'll pick up items that you can use over here. So when you want to read about something, you click the L2 button. And then what you do is you basically have to click on a shaded tile. So it may be a little difficult to see, but this is brighter, so that means I know what's on it. These grayer or shaded tiles, I don't know exactly what's on them, and then of course you don't know what's over here. So I'm going to just click on one. And it reveals. Okay, so you notice I got 1 soul point for that. I'm going to move here. Okay, and it's basically, as you click, it's unlocking more tiles. And what I'll say is that exits are generally speaking around the edges of the map. All right, so now that is that's an item. So I'm going to click on it. It adds it to my inventory over here, or it adds it to my little. I can only have 3. I'm still accumulating soul points for unlocking tiles. I can left click on this and it says evade death for the next 3 moves by using this cross. It costs 18 souls. Okay, but it's grayed out or it's blacked out because I don't have enough souls right now. So, and basically the way you play is you just keep revealing tiles. And now I found my first monster, and now I have 2 X'd out tiles. So if I were to click here for this thing to use 2 mana, it would reduce this monster's attack by 2 because that's how many tiles are X'd out. This monster has 3, so that's how much damage it does. It has a 3 shield, and it has an 8 life, and I have current of 10 shield. So that's my protection so far. I left click, and it tells me about it. Skeleton. So it tells me its attack, its heart, its shield, 95% hit rate, 7% dodge, and 10% resistance. And so the words underneath these boxes are really small, and the color of the text makes it a little difficult to see, but I can see it. And then most monsters have abilities. So this one has Armor Sting, reduces hero shield by 3. Okay, so now I have a choice. I can either attack him now, or I can reveal more tiles to see if there's something else. Like sometimes you have like these, I don't know what they're called now. I can't think of them. But they're like large crossbows that shoot across the thing and will hurt people. So I'm just going to go ahead and reveal some more tiles. Sometimes enemies, though, augment each other or buff each other, so that's something you have to think about. Okay, now I got a heart here. Now this will either add life. If I'm at maximum like I am now, then it'll add to my maximum. If I've been hurt, it'll recover. So I'm going to click OK. I've got 31 now. I'm going to click on this, and now I have 36. Okay. Oh, here's a monster. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3. Now I have 5 of those X tiles. And this guy, damage swap, makes another monster take ×2 damage on its behalf. Okay, and so it has a 5 attack, 3 shield, and 7 heart. Now this is where I have 5 X's. So if I use this right now, I use up 2 mana. Its attack is now down to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and attack him, and this guy should take damage. Okay, I missed him. There we go. I hit him, but he died because it took double damage. And now I'm just going to hit him again. All right, now that's worn off now, so I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to go over here, see if I can find some more stuff. You notice I'm getting soul points when I reveal tiles. Okay. Oh, see, now there's one of those, I don't know what they're called, but it's a ballista. Shoots towards one of the 4 directions, damaging any visible creature in its trail. So the more enemies you can have revealed in its way, the better, right? Oh, here's another heart. So I have a max of 36. Now I have a max of 41. So I'm going to reveal some of these. Oops, no, I'm not. Because once you hit here, it doesn't reveal a tile. If it's one of those, I guess, holes. I'm going to try to reveal, oh, there we go. Now, this guy is Gutless Gnome Explorer, reveals another tile. So he's got 3 attack, 3 shield, 10 health. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find more of these. So I'm going to try. Oh, now there's the stairway down. I could go to the next level right now, but I don't want to. I want to see if I can explore some more. Uh-oh. Now I got a whole bunch of X's. Let's see. Brush of Death. Dodges 1 lethal attack. Minimum life remains 1. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. This is all blocked off now. I can't get these tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and use this ballista. And I'm going to kill this guy. There we go. Now he's gone. And I'm going to reveal these. Oh, see, now that's a spike trap. That damages you. Just if you click on it, it's a trap, so it automatically damages you. It damaged my armor. Okay, now what's this guy doing? So dodge blow. Every revealed tile reduce its dodge chance by 1%. But dodge bump. Chance to dodge regular attack increased by 50%. And its dodge is 22% right now, and its resistance is 20. So you got to keep an eye on him. His attack is 7, so he does quite a bit of an attack. So let's see. I'm going to reveal a few more tiles. Oh, there's another trap. That damaged me. Took away all my shield. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of this guy. Okay, now he's gone. And ooh, now that was a bomb. It didn't hurt me, but it revealed a bunch of tiles. Now this guy, Brush of Death, dodges 1 lethal attack, Demon Thirst, +2 attack each time hero's life drops by 10%. And I will say I've unlocked a lot of enemies because I've played for 10 hours. So as you're playing along, when you hit a new enemy you haven't encountered before, it'll pop up and tell you about them. All right, so I'm going to use this ballista. Oops, I didn't kill him, but I'll get rid of him. Okay, there we go. Oh, now there's a treasure chest. Let's see what this does. Okay, treasure chest. Rattlesnake Club. Now, they are fairly generous with treasure. I'm going to go up here. Now, it is telling me it's automatically dual wielding. Now, when I go to my hero, that means I have a 53% and a 47% chance of hitting. That's not great. So I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to move that up here. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag. There we go. Now, I right click on it, it tells me Rattlesnake Club. 3 damage inflicted upon revealing the creature. So when a creature is revealed on the map, it takes 3 damage automatically. 3% chance to stun. Alright? Now, what I will say about this game is that it is random, so you could have a run that's horrible, and you could die, on level 2. Or I think I've gone as far as level maybe 13 or 14, and then, you're gonna die. I mean, there's no way around it. You're just gonna die. Alright, so let's see. Now I'm gonna pick that up. This is Pocket Watch. Kills 1 elite monster for 23 souls. This right here is fill in soul points to detect surrounding creatures and traps. I don't care about that. I'm still accumulating my souls. I'm going to pick up that heart. Okay, let's go here. And like I said, some people would not like this because it is very random. So, I mean, like I said, you could kill him. Let's see, he's first strike. Always strikes first. Magic carry drops mana when killed. This guy, oops, there's another treasure chest. So I got a dagger. The X means I can't use it yet. That means one of my attributes isn't high enough. And I got another club. So I'm going to take it all. I'm going to go over here. Now it's dual wielding clubs. Let's see what it gives me for hit chances. Now 53 and 47. So I'm going to unequip that. Let's see which one's better. So it compares for you. This is just a regular, well, look, 3% chance to stun. That's not as good. But let's look at what with only 1 club, my to hit chance is 78%, right? So dual wielding definitely gives you a penalty. If I left click on, or let's say I right click on this, it says dagger, required dexterity is 4, my dexterity is only 3. Critical, double critical damage. Okay. Let's see. So now, if I want to reveal the rest of these tiles, I have to kill somebody. He's got an attack of 7. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use, well, there's only 3 tiles left, but I got 37 hit points. I'm going to go ahead and use this again. That will reduce his attack down to 2 or 1. So I'm going to go hit him. So that killed that guy. Hit him. He's almost dead, so I'll get rid of him next. Okay, that trap hit me again. I'll kill him. All right, reward. So I can either get mana, equipment, or item. These make you pay. I don't want to spend gold, so I'm just going to take 2 mana. That puts me up to 7. Take my gold, open that up. There's another trap that hurt me. It's jerks. And then that's it. That's a level. So that's pretty much the gameplay. And what I'll say is that again, it's random. So you know, I've been on a map where I've gotten 7 hearts, and you get a whole bunch of hit points. You get a bunch of this, you know, treasure to use. You can only carry 3 at a time. You get a bunch that's sometimes it's not very useful, sometimes it's great. You know, I got down to one point where it's a timed level. You only have a certain number of moves, and then the floor collapses and you die. I've hit that twice, and I've died each time. I randomly hit another level where all of a sudden it had like 8 ranged monsters appeared when you first walked down, and the only way, I didn't figure it out fast enough, the only way to really survive is to get to the exit quickly, and I didn't realize that, and I knew where the exit was, but I couldn't get there, and I died. So you are going to die in this game over and over and over again, and the whole point is to just keep getting money, keep unlocking more things to help you get better runs. And when you die, what'll happen is, I won't be able to show it to you, but whatever floor you die on, when you're on your next run, you'll end up finding like a tomb, right? A sword in the ground, and that's your dead hero. And if you click on it, it will restore some of your hit points, some of your mana, and sometimes it'll give you like an item or something. So that is also a built-in feature. But let's see, what was I going to say? But other than that, I mean, so I do think the RNG in this, the randomness, is a little unfair at times. But like I said, I'm having fun with it. So it's not anything super tactical, right? So I'm just trying to find, oops, there we go. So see, already this guy is doing 8 damage already, only on level 2. I've got a 10 shield, and I've got 41 health. So that, you know, not a lot. So now I got some more health there. So yeah, here we go. So this guy does 6. He's the one that damages other monsters, right? So it's a good idea to attack him, right? So I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to attack, and it'll be doing damage to him when I actually hit this guy. Right, so unfortunately he's got a, you know, my to hit is still not terrific, right? It's because I'm low level. And then, so you can see here I'm level 1, I'm on floor 2, and I'm at 98 of 142 XP, so I'll be gaining a level here pretty soon. See, stupid traps that damage you. Oh, here's another guy. What's this guy do? Oh, yes, reinforcement. Heals other monsters by the amount of its attack. Will attack back if no other monsters are on the screen. Drop mana when killed. So basically, this guy is healing this guy, is giving him more heart. So that kind of sucks. So I got to kill this guy. All right, so I got rid of him. Now this thing is it's another thing you can use, and turns all hearts of life into gold, equal to 5 times the amount of life to be recovered, 8 soul to use it. So you could, in theory, reveal a bunch of hearts, use this, and then get gold instead of life. I've done that a few times. Oh, there's the exit, so I could escape if I wanted to. Oh yeah, this guy. Now this guy makes it so you can't use any of your skills. So I'm going to get rid of him pretty quickly. Yeah, he's gone. All right, and oh, there's a trap, jerks. And again, so this is just essentially this is what you're doing. Armor sting, magic drop. He's 6 life. Oop, yeah, that's freeze all revealed creatures for 3 moves. I can pick that up if I want to. and it just rotates the other thing out of my inventory. I don't see, and you never know if there's going to be ballistas or not, or what you're going to get on here. Now this one, Explorer, reveals another tile. Curse causes hero's max life to decrease by 2 if killed. Permanent and stackable, and then it carries mana. So when you kill him, it's going to remove 2 from your life, you know, guaranteed. So you just have to decide what's best for you, right? Which ones to attack first and when. Oh, I'm going to take that heart. Oh, there's a ballista, but see, it may not, well, it will hit him. So sometimes I've had ones where the ballistas don't even hit anything because it's randomly placed. So now I'm going to do this guy, I'm going to do my ballista, and I killed both of those, which was good. I leveled up. Now I can raise one of my attributes by 1. So I'm going to raise my stamina by 1, which gives me +1 life. Gold, leather armor, so that's probably better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, it's an armor of 14 versus armor of 10, so I'm going to left click to equip that. Haven't found a shop yet, but they do appear randomly on the levels. Okay, so now I have to decide if I want to finish clearing this map. I don't have to, I could leave, and how I'm going to do that. So I'm at full mana, so I'm going to go ahead and use this thing, lowers his hit points, or his attack down to 1, and I'm going to use him to kill the other monsters. Yeah, I killed 2 of them just by attacking this guy. So I'll do my treasure chest, adventurers, leather armor of something. So let's see. +6 life upon entering a new dungeon, +7 luck. It's other armor of search. So this, I'm going to left click and equip that because that's much better than what I had. Alright, and then, oh, there's another ballista. Oh, I can kill him. That's good. So sometimes the ballistas help out, sometimes they do not. So I'm going to turn this guy down, hit the ballista. Alright, now I get to choose. I've cleared all the monsters, so either gold or mana. I'm going to go ahead and take the gold, because I'm trying to accumulate money to unlock things when I restart a new game. And that's it. So the level's cleared. Okay, and so that's it. I'm not going to keep showing you this. I mean, you'll find doors that need keys, and when you do, every level will have either a key that you reveal or a monster will give you a key. There's shops that you get. There's statues you can worship at. There's a bunch of monsters. There's a bunch of treasure. There's a lot of treasure, different types of treasure. And sometimes you get something really good, and it helps you survive longer, and other times you don't. So anyway, that's the game, RuneStone Keeper. And you can stop in the middle because I can click up here and I can just quit, and it saves my progress. So I'm going to say go ahead. Yes, I'm going to exit, and then I can continue. And it takes me right back to where I was. Well, it actually takes me down to, well, no, I'm on level 2 now. That was weird. Okay, I didn't know it did that. So what I should have done was I should have gone down to level 3 and then did that, because basically it reset level 2 on me. I did not realize it did that. That's very interesting. And I'll have to see what other things it might have done. But that's the first time I've done that, so that's curious. Anyway, so I'll have to explore that some more. But and the other thing that happens is there are random events on the maps. So when you click on a tile, it may open up an event. And an event is something that you read a text, it gives you decisions to make, choices to make, and then you may or may not get a reward for it. It all depends. So I have repeated some events, so I don't know how many events there are in total, but I have had some repeat, so I'm sure there's a finite number of them, but that is something else. So, and I'm sure there's other things that I've seen in the game that I'm not thinking of, but that's pretty much the gameplay. So I'm going to go ahead and quit. Okay. And then we'll exit. Okay, and again, there is a tutorial to help out to teach you how to do stuff, but that's it. So again, I think it's a fun little game, RuneStone Keeper. It seems to play perfectly fine on the Steam Deck. Haven't had any trouble with it. in the events where if the text on the screen, you have to scroll down, you basically click the trigger and then use the trackpad to scroll, and you can scroll up and down. I think the only time I had a problem was when in one of the events it had more than enough choices that would show on the screen. So when I scrolled up, I don't think I could figure out how to scroll down. And so I kind of locked myself out of a choice, if I remember correctly, but I'll have to play with that some more. So if that's true, then that alone could make this be only playable instead of verified. And if it locks you out of choices that you should have, I don't know. I don't know. Valve might even say that's unsupported, because it basically doesn't let you do something it should. So I'm not sure. I'll have to play with that some more. But anyway, so that's RuneStone Keeper. And it seems to play fine on the Steam Deck. It seems like a fun little game. It is definitely one, again, you're going to die over and over and over and over again. Some people may find that boring after a little while. I've got 10 hours on it. It's probably one of those games that I'll just play some and then do something else, and then come back to it, play some, do something else, and especially where I don't have to concentrate too hard, so I can just pick it up, play for 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then pick it back up anytime, because it's not like you have to remember who you talk to and what quest you're on and all that other stuff. So yeah, it seems like a fun little game. I hope this is helpful, folks. If these videos are helpful, then please consider liking, subscribing, getting notifications, leaving comments. I do try to respond to all the comments that I get. And again, I'm just doing this to go through my library of both demos and games I own that are currently unverified, or I should say, yeah, they're unknown, I guess, by Valve. And I'm just trying to do that to help other people out, and just to let people see that, even though there is a lot of verified games and there's a lot of playable games, but the vast majority of the games I've tested so far that are unknown, they're playable. At the very least, they're playable. So a massive amount of my library on the Steam Deck plays. So that's a great thing. Again, anyway, I hope this is helpful, folks. I hope you're having a great holidays. I will try to get more videos up when I can. In the meantime, again, happy holidays. I will, happy gaming, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.